5 on your sideline, sponsored by Universal Windows Direct.
Welcome into 5 on your sideline. I am Corey Miller, and what a night of highlights we have on deck. Teams are getting those final tune-ups with the playoffs in right around the corner. Michaela, great
Man, that is right, Corey, and I'm Michaela McGee, and we were at the biggest games on both sides of the river tonight to bring you the best highlights in the St. Louis area. So, Corey, go ahead and kick us off.
Let's do it. On paper, perhaps the game of the year, Luther North at Cardinal Ritter. So many highlights from this one. Ritter first, Jamarian Parker, touchdown, 12-6 Lions. North's turn. Jonathan Moore puts it up, and Trey Bass is going to make an awesome catch at the goal line. Wow. They'd finish off that touchdown. Javon Blackman refuses to stop. Turns his legs, gets in the end zone. We're tied at 12. Back the other way. Carson Boyd to Elijah Abdullah. That's going to be good for 6. Then it's Boyd to DeJarian Miller for the 2-point conversion. And watch out, we're coming right into your living room on this one. I almost got taken out by that play. We're not done with the highlights yet, though. More to Mike Clark, gonna weave his way for a Crusader touchdown. Back and forth all night long. North would get one more score before the half, and they kept scoring. This one is coming all the way down to the wire. Right now, it is 50-48 Luther North in the 4th quarter.
And we had a big matchup between DeSmet and Edwardsville senior. Dylan Duff connects with Jaden McCaster, who takes it in for the first touchdown of the game. But Tigers, down 14-0 here, finally had an answer. Yale Weaver lost one up to the left corner, and after a scruffle, it's Clayton Lakotos who comes up with 6 for Edwardsville. DeSmet Stuff showing his experience in this play, stays in the pocket and sees his opportunity. QB run from the 25. How you like that? Ooh, come on, get there, get there, get there. Yes, sir. Now, tough loss for the Tigers on senior night, but DeSmet going to win 42-19.
Hey, great highlights there. We had a nationally notable game on the east side. Florida's IMG Academy and East St. Louis to face the Flyers. Maybe the touchdown shot of the year to start things. Look at that catch from Christopher Bennett Jr. Stretch and score. Flyers up 7-0. Then it's the defense's turn. Quincy Minor going to come flying by for an East St. Louis interception going the other way. Later on, maybe the wildest catch I've ever seen, certainly this year. Ronnie Gomiller is going to track this one off a deflection, and it's going to end up all the way down at his feet, but watch. He's going to pull it up, and they say it's a catch. Now, replay may have overruled it, but you know what? They called it a catch on the field, so we're counting it here. IMG did go on to win that one in overtime, though, 14-13.
Parkway West at Hazelwood East, and the Spartans showing off their home turf, starting with junior Terrence Little. Stiff arm, and he gone. And don't mind me, I almost got hit here, but we're going to keep the party rolling. Terrence Little again punching an in from 7 yards. Spartans touchdown. Lots of speed on this maroon team. And Arif Shakur sees his way, and guess what? He's off to the races. Touchdown, Hazelwood East. They go on to win over Parkway West 48-7.
Undefeated Warrenton on the road at Zumwalt South. Sit back, kick up your feet, and just watch this one because it's going to take a while. Austin Haas takes the snap, and he is not going to stop until he's all the way in the end zone. Look how far he's going with that one. I'm tired just watching him. Warriors on top. Later on, Brandon Johnson finds Mason Thompson down the field. Looks like he's going to have a score too, but he just gets tripped up by the Bulldogs. No problems, though. Austin White going to finish it off with a touchdown catch. No problem for Warrenton tonight either. They roll 42-6 over Zumwalt South.
Rockwood Summit on the road at Rittner. Let's see what they got going. Mike Miller takes this ball for the home Huskies, and he knows what to do with it, and he goes right past our camera in the end zone for 6. Then check out this play. Rittner laterals it back. Oh. Long pass to touchdown. Guess what? We're throwing some twists at you guys tonight. Summit completes a pass as time expires for a touchdown to win 30-24. What a finish.
Crazy game there. Here's a game from last night. U City on the road at Jennings. Defensive battle early in this one. Robert Robinson flying into the picture on this play. He gets the pick. U City has the ball going the other way. Another big defensive play for the Lions later on. They chase the Jennings QB all the way out of the back of his end zone. That's a safety. U City wins 12-8.
Well, how about some girls district volleyball action? Number 1 seed Incarnate Word against Francis House Central in a semifinal game. Ava Junt starts things off with a slam for House Central. On the other side, Bailey Hesgins goes up and spikes one down for Incarnate Word, point. And later on, it's Stevens is strong at the net for a block. The Red Knights advance to the district's championships, winning 2-1.
Tackle Hunger 3, sponsored by Neighbors Credit Union, your neighbor for life.
Well, tonight is the finale of our Tackle Hunger partnership with Operation Food Search. Coming into tonight, our Game of the Week schools had collected over 50,000 pounds of food over the course of the season, and we ended strong this week. Jerseyville and Columbia went head-to-head in this final week. Columbia was trying to build on an impressive Tackle Hunger performance from last year, and Jerseyville, well, they were getting a little creative with all of their donations.
Since last year was such a great turnout, I hope we do close to the same thing this year. Definitely winning that was a feel-good moment. It felt great, and I would really love to do that along with beating Jerseyville.
We barricaded Miss Thurston's door. I don't really know who had it. I think Dr. Chen and Dr. Bruno did a lot of that. They barricaded her door, so she's locked out because there's so many cans donated.
Good prank, guys. Here's the final tally for our final Tackle Hunger Friday. Jerseyville took the crown with over 2,000 pounds collected for Operation Food Search. For the year, Tackle Hunger was able to collect close to 55,000 pounds of food to help people who need it. A big thanks to all of our schools who participated. Hey, let's check out the battle on the field between those two teams, Columbia and Jerseyville. Let's start with a long run from Jace Nelson. That's good for a Columbia touchdown to start things off. Then how about this catch from Logan Hicks? Wow, and guess what? He's gonna go in for another Columbia touchdown. What a play there. Hey, Jerseyville responds. John Paul Vogel is gonna equal that catch with a nice catch of his own. He gets down close to the goal line on that one. And Gage Walker eventually would take it in for 6 points for Jerseyville. Columbia, though, hangs on to win this one, 21-14.
It was a big-time debut for SLU Star on the court tonight. We'll take you courtside to Chaifetz Arena after the break.
Let's go over to SLU for the long-awaited Billiken debut of Robbie Avila. The big man and his coach, Josh Schertz, taking on Maryville in their exhibition finale tonight at Chaifetz. Didn't take long for Avila to get on the board. Nice move to the hoop and a finish for Avila's first points as a Billiken. Later on, going to work in the paint, can't get the first one to go. Stays with it. That's good for 2. Still in the first half, Kalu Anya gonna find Avila on the streak to the bucket. It's another 2 points. Avila had 12 points in 17 minutes as SLU wins 106-65. We have a big weekend of college football on deck. The Missouri Tigers will wait and see if Brady Cook is healthy enough to lead them on the road against number 15 Alabama in a game that could make or break their college football dreams. Football playoff dreams, that is. Bryant-Denny Stadium, one of the toughest places to play in the country. In fact, Alabama has only lost 2 games at home since 2019. Although the Tide are already 5-2 on the season, they are still 17.5-point favorites heading into tomorrow. How about this challenge, Coach Drinkwitz?
Defense, special teams, fast, talented team. And it will be a tremendous challenge, but we accept the challenge. This is going to be a challenge for our team to not focus on all the reasons why we can't. We got to focus on the reasons why we can, and we have to play it one play at a time. This is going to be really important to lean into our this play philosophy and not worry about the scoreboard.
One of the best games of this weekend's college football slate will take place in Eugene, Oregon. The number 20 Fighting Illini go on the road to take on the number 1 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks. You may remember Illinois has beaten a number 1 team on the road in the past 20 years. In 2007, Juice Williams led the Illini over the number 1 Buckeyes in Columbus. This year's Illinois team believes they can pull off the upset this week, and Brett Bielema has prepared his team for an energized atmosphere.
I know it's not only going to be a loud crowd, it's going to be a very active crowd. They're on top of you. It's a bowl that really sits really on top of you. You know, they got a duck on a bike, and they got all kinds of stuff. We're excited to play there, to go on the road and show the growth that we've had, hopefully, since Penn State. I know it's going to be probably the most energized and loud crowd that we've seen, probably literally maybe in my coaching career.
This 5 on Your Side St. Louis City SC coverage is sponsored by Together Credit Union.
City 2 still fighting in the MLS Next Pro playoffs after a comeback win over LAFC 2 last week. With that goal right there by Makai Joyner, flipping for joy knowing they get a shot at number 3 Town FC on Sunday at City Park for the semifinal game. The team was back on the pitch yesterday to start preparing for the match. Character and edge hopefully leading the way to a win.
They've come from behind so often and they just never give up, and it speaks to their character, which is almost more important than their ability, that they just don't know when to quit.
You want that edge, you want that that feistiness to go in a game like this. The Town's a really competitive team. They're tough to break down. They don't concede a lot of goals, so it's the type of battle we're going to face on Sunday.
There's not a single player that putting himself above the team, and we're one unit, one collective. It feels great to be back, and yeah, we hope we can put on a show on Sunday.
Couple score updates here.
All
Luther
right,
North did hang on to beat Cardinal Ritter 50 to 48.
Okay.
Awesome game. I wish we had like 2 minutes to do highlights.
Corey was saying he wished he could have stayed and watched the entire one, so it had to be good.
Also, if you're interested in the World Series, the Yankees have the lead on the Dodgers in extra innings of that one. Good start to that series.
Yeah, sad for our Cardinals, though.
You had to bring it up.
I had to.
All right, that'll do it for 5 on Your Sideline tonight. For Michaela McGee, I'm Corey Miller. Have a great night, St. Louis.